Good morning students. I am Padmavati Indargi, Assistant Professor of Management from Government First Grade College, Devanahalli. Today I am going to discuss on the topic correlation analysis. This is a topic under the subject Quantitative Methods for Business 2. It's for BBA second semester. Let us understand the meaning of correlation. Correlation means it is a degree or it is a tool which states the degree of association between two or more variables. Before understanding the meaning of correlation, let us understand what are variables. Variables are the factors whose value will never remain fixed. It goes on changing. Variables like price, temperature, height, weight, sales, etc. In other words, we can state correlation is the measure of how things are related. The study of how variables are correlated is called correlation analysis. We can relate price with demand, sales with advertisement. The correlation coefficient, it is a way to put a value to the relationship and it is denoted by the small letter r, and that value always lies between -1 and +1. The value is like, if r is equal to 0, it means it is a zero correlation, that there is no relationship existing between the variables. If r is equal to -1, it means there is a perfect negative correlation. If r is equal to +1, it means positive correlation. If the change in one variable appears to be accompanied by a change in the other variable, the two variables are said to be correlated, and this interdependence is called correlation or covariation. Types of correlation. Positive correlation. When the increase in one variable x is followed by a corresponding increase in another variable y, the correlation is said to be a positive correlation. Example, if you go on spending on advertising, it will have effect on sales. If you increase the advertising cost, if you go on advertising the goods, then the sales of that goods will increase. In the same way, heat and temperature. If there is heat, if there is increase in heat, then it leads to increase in temperature. In the same sense, negative correlation. If increase in one variable results in a corresponding decrease in another variable, means there is an opposite relationship between two variables. It is said to be negative correlated. Example, price and demand. When there is increase in price, the demand for the product falls. It is negative. Next is zero correlation, means no relationship between the two variables, that is x and y. The change in one variable is not associated with the change in another variable. Example, body weight and intelligence. There is no relationship between the weight and the intelligence. How to interpret the results? If we get the r value as equal to 1, it is perfect positive correlation. If r is equal to -1, it is perfect negative correlation. If r is equal to 0, it is zero correlation. If r is between 0.75 and 1, it is high degree positive correlation. If r is between -0.75 and -1, it is high degree negative correlation. If r is between 0.25 and 0.75, it is moderate degree. If it is between -0.25 and -0.75, it is moderate degree negative correlation. If r is between 0 and 0.25, it is low degree positive correlation. If r is between 0 and -0.25, it is low degree negative correlation. Then what are the methods of studying correlation? There are various methods. The following methods are scatter diagram method, graphical method, Karl-Pearson's correlation coefficient method, and Spearman's rank correlation method. In this, we study how to calculate based on Karl-Pearson's correlation coefficient method. There are two methods of calculating the R value. One is taking deviations from actual mean and another is assumed mean method. Let us solve a problem based on taking deviations from actual mean. The problem goes like this. Calculate Karl-Pearson's correlation coefficient from following data. There are two variables. One is price and another is demand. As told, price and demand, there exists a negative correlation. That is, if price goes on increasing, the demand falls. Let us test the variables. Here we consider price as X and demand as Y. We'll take the values price 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and demand as 20, 19, 19, 17, 17, 16, 16, 15, 14. Method is taking deviations from mean. The formula is small r is equal to, that is correlation coefficient is equal to summation of xy, that is total of product of x and y divided by square root of summation x square into summation y square. To get the value of small x and small y, we need to take deviations. The formula to calculate small x is x minus x bar and y is y minus y bar. That is at mean of x and mean of y. To calculate mean or the average of x is total of x divided by number of observations. N is number of observation. Number of observation here means 9 observations are there. So total of x, so this column, the total is 225 divided by 9 is equal to 25. In the same way, to calculate average of y, it is total of y, that is summation of y divided by n. That is total of y is 153 divided by number of observations, that is again 9, it is equal to 17. Here we got x bar and y bar values. We need to substitute here. The small x is equal to x minus x bar is 25. I have put in a bracket, that is 25. 21 minus 25 is minus 4. 22 minus 25 is minus 3. 23 minus 25 is minus 2. 24 minus 25 is minus 1. 25 minus 25 is 0. 26 minus 25 is 1. 27 minus 25 is 2. 28 minus 25 is 3. 29 minus 25 is 4. The square is x square, small x square is 16, 3 square is 9, minus 2 square is 4, minus 1 square is 1, 0, 1, 2 square again 4, 3 square 9 and 4 square 16. So total of small x square is equal to 60. In the same we need to calculate small y, that is y minus y bar. Y bar, the average of y is 17. We need to deduct the values from 17, that is 20 minus 17 is 3, 19 minus 17 is 2, 19 minus 17 is 2, 17 minus 17 is 0, again 17 minus 17 is 0, 16 minus 17 is minus 1 and 16 minus 17 is minus 1 and 15 minus 17 is minus 2, 14 minus 17 is minus 3 and square of small y is 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, 2 square is 4, 0, 0, here 1, minus 1 square is 1 and here 4 and 3 square is 9, minus 3 square is 9. So the total of small y square is 32 and the product of small x into y, that is 4 into 3, minus 4 into 3 is minus 12, minus 3 into 2 is minus 6, minus 2 into 2 is minus 4, minus 1 into 0 is 0, 0 into 0 is 0, 1 into minus 1 is 1, 2 into minus 1 is 2, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, 4 into minus 3 is minus 12. So the total of xy, product of x and y, is the total is minus 43. We need to substitute these values in a formula. Here the formula is summation xy divided by square root of summation x square into summation y square. Summation xy is total of product of x and y is minus 43 divided by square root of summation x square is 60 into summation y square is 32. So minus 43 divided by 60 into 32 is 1920. Minus 43 divided by square root of 1920 is 43.82. So minus 43 divided by 43.82 is minus 0.981. As per the interpretation of result, minus 0.98, it lies between the range minus 0.75 to minus 1. That is, there exists, we need to write a conclusion, there exists high degree negative correlation between price and demand. this problem is based on taking deviations from the mean. In next video, I will come up with calculating Karl Pearson's correlation coefficient based on assumed mean. Thank you for watching the video.